Andrew Berry was asked about the Deshaun Watson trade during his end-of-the-year press conference.
When we made the trade, we really looked at it as, hey, this is something that we'll evaluate like a 10-year time horizon because these guys play. Obviously, we want him on the field, more often than he's been. He can't help the shoulder injuries this year, but we're really pleased with him. He's very talented, he's very hardworking, he's adaptable, and we really feel good about him moving forward.
Mary Kay, they haven't been able to get a stretch of games. Even in those 11 games, it's been kind of in for 3, out for 3, in for a couple, injured. He 4-1, 5-1, depending on how you want to do it. It's pretty good for this year's record.
Yeah, it was just such a disjointed season, as you mentioned. He was never right with that shoulder after suffering it in that Titans game early on. And it still is so hard for me to believe. And we are told that the strained rotator cuff and the subsequent fractured glenoid bone were 2 different injuries, happened in 2 different games. I still have a hard time believing that, that huge impact that he suffered in the Titans game didn't somehow result in a hairline fracture of the glenoid bone that maybe went unnoticed. They say no. So, I'm not trying to, break something here. That is absolutely not supposedly what happened, but it just seems so coincidental that he takes this massive traumatic blow and then his shoulder's never right the whole entire rest of the season. So, he's going to have to hope that, that he can come back strong from this, because like I said, I can't find anyone who has suffered a displaced fracture of the glenoid bone and then come back as a quarterback in the NFL. It's just not out there so that you could say, oh yeah, this guy did it. So it's just, they're going to be breaking new ground in this regard. And, everyone's just going to have to hope that it works out the way they hope.